Breaking down some absolutely massive news. The UAE is officially leaving OPEC. This is a total geopolitical shockwave. They're abandoning the oil cartel after 60 years as a core member. Think of this historic exit like a high-stakes divorce between two partners heading toward totally different futures. As analyst Halima Croft points out, the core tension is purely financial. Abu Dhabi just wants to sell more oil. See, right now, the UAE's true production capacity is completely trapped way above its strict OPEC quota. And they've literally spent a staggering $150 billion expanding that unused capacity. So why the rush? The green transition. They gotta sell high volumes before EVs crush global oil demand. This fundamentally clashes with Saudi Arabia. Riyadh wants lower volumes to inflate prices, but the UAE wants market share. Saudi Arabia desperately needs high prices to fund its massive Vision 2030 mega projects. The UAE's economy is way more diversified. Geopolitically, these two have really grown apart, clashing over regional security in places like Yemen and Sudan. But get this irony, the UAE is demanding production freedom right when their actual output is completely paralyzed. Regional conflict has effectively closed the Strait of Hormuz, which is a totally vital trade route for their oil. Because of those physical shipping closures, the UAE's daily production recently plummeted to just 1.9 million barrels. So they're absorbing brutal short-term losses right now. We're talking blocked routes, damaged facilities, and plunging export revenues. Since their oil is physically trapped anyway, this dramatic OPEC exit actually changes very little for today's global markets. But the future? That's different. Once shipping resumes, the UAE can unleash 1.6 million extra barrels every single day. And that incoming flood of independent supply is going to put heavy downward pressure on long-term global energy prices. This exit severely shrinks OPEC's overall control, suddenly dropping their global market share down to just 45%. You know, we're seeing a real trend here. Major nations are fleeing the cartel to prioritize their own interests. This leaves Saudi Arabia with a massive burden, trying to stabilize global oil markets almost entirely on its own. So, with OPEC structurally weaker, does this mean the era of cartels controlling your gas prices is finally over?